We have a ball, and it bounces off of this piece right here, and it makes us 1 coin. It's been sitting here a while, so I have 156 coins already. This is the tutorial. It wants me to put that there and then combine it, and then it makes it into this little flipper. Okay, and the flipper makes us 2.05 income. I guess because I have this ball income increase thing. So let's go ahead and get another multiplier there. Increase the income of a ball on the game board. Okay, perfect. So 1.2x. New blocks, we just keep buying them. Let's see what else we can make. Can you make a 3 thing? What if you combine 2 2s, you can make a 3 and then put it into another flipper there. Okay. It's kind of off-putting that these don't really make a noise. They're not really as sensory as I want them to be, but it is what it is. So we could do a 3. It takes 4 blocks to make a 3, but that makes us 4.6, which is pretty good. What about if we make 2 3s? Can we make a 6? Oh, a 4. Okay. So if we do that. Oh, so it bounces down, and if it hits the side of the 3, it still makes money. Oh my God, that's a combo right there. So it bounces down around, goes back through. Ooh, all right, I like this game. I like it already. So the 4 is just another corner block. Let's see if we can get another. Oh, we don't have enough money. Our blocks are incrementally becoming more expensive. Well, what happens if it goes in and then I move this block down there to trap it in? Oh, but then it despawns. I thought I could just keep it stuck there for forever. No such luck. Making 2 2s. Making a 3, making a 4. Let's see what happens when we combine 2 4s. We have a 5, which does the same thing as a 4, but we don't get that extra bounce on the 3, so I think this is actually worse. Oh, 5's another flipper. Interesting. 5 is another flipper. How do we capitalize on this? Can we rotate it at all? No, we can't. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What if we just bounce it straight up off the 5? Oh, the 5 does not make us money if it bounces that. Oh, short promotional video. Hell no. Nice try. 5 makes so much money. It makes 22.96. That seems worth to me. 4, because we got another 5. We can add another 5. Oh, you know what we can do is we could go there, another 5, add another 5, and then we have a 6, which makes 47. Is this even worth? Am I doing a good job here? I guess we could use the back of the corner to bounce it back through. It's always good to bounce it back through, so we could get crits too. Oh yeah. You need corners though, right? So you need corners to activate. Since every different block as you go up faces a different way, you need the corners to activate each of the different new iterative blocks that you go to. And that's kind of a message, I feel like, from the developers of this game. It's don't forget the little guy. You know what I mean? Don't forget the ones who brought you here. Don't forget the guys that you depend on, that do the real work, right? Let's get another 3. What if we go here? And we can make it more aesthetically pleasing by matching the 3s and the 2s up. Is there anything else cool I could do? Oh, I could have gotten triple income right there. Oh, we're making hella money now, though. I guess we can see what's next. We keep going. We keep going. We keep making more cash money. Cash money. It's interesting. Oh, we need a 4. We need a 4 is what we need. Because a 4 allows us to do something like this. Does this flipper still activate if it's on top of the 4 like that? Oh, and it activates twice. Doesn't it activate twice? 47, 47. No, it doesn't activate twice. Unfortunate. How do we make it activate twice? We do that. Put that. Oh, yeah. Put it here, and then it'll bounce. Wait, why is it glitching through? Why is it? That's not how that's supposed to work. That's not how it's supposed to go back. Okay, thank you. Yeah. 2 activations on the 6 is pretty crazy, huh? All right, let's get a second ball. What do you say? And then we can increase the triple income percentage. I don't know what that even means, but increases the chance of triple income. When do I get triple income? I feel like I don't know what that means. I didn't know that was triple income was even an option. Is there... So what we could do is we could have even a second track for the balls to go down. Like down here. Oh, I like this idea quite a bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make some 2s down here. And we're going to make some flippers on this end that get flippy flopped as the balls go through. I unfortunately just don't have enough money to do all the things I want to do. I wonder if there is a good way to get another one that can bounce it up. Because if we bounce it up, then we could get some kind of like full circle thing going, which would be pretty crazy. Let's just combine a bunch of blocks and see. I'm not going to take this 4 out because I think that 4 is quite good for us right now. It takes a lot of money to buy a new block at this point. 3, 4, 5. How was I activating the 5 before? Oh, I guess I do this. I move this all over here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that was pretty good what was happening there. I liked when it was bouncing up and down like that. Yeah, okay, that's the better way to do it. This is kind of scuffed looking, but it is what it is. Okay, 2. Another 2, another 3, another 4. We can't really, you can't, if you bounce off the back of the 4, it doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Can't really utilize multiple 4s on this map right now. So we have to get to 1 million to get to the next map, which is pretty crazy. That's like a lot of money, isn't it? Am I crazy for thinking that that's like an unobtainable amount of cash? All right, I just need 1 new block to make sure that I can seal up our thing here. We make another 5, we make another 6. We combine the 6 into a 7. Oh my, wait, hold on. He said it. And just like that, we've got it. Ooh, wait, that's insane. Down, around, back, down. Ooh, that hits 2 hits on the 7. That's not intended by the developers, I think. I think we found a new thing. Ah, trapped. 2 blocks trapped. So we have to do that. That's actually the play is to wait for the balls, both of them to go in, and then trap them both. Yup. And then they despawn, but then we put that back in there. Oh, yeah, I'm getting it, dude. It's sort of a timing game as well, though. You know what I mean? We can put the 2. We can put the 2 on the way in, too, so that we can have that. We can use the 1 as the trapper. Oops. Is there a way to just expand this to be bigger? There is, right? Yeah. We can just go all the way down there. Wait, no. We need this and this to be on the same row. So that's the biggest we can do. And then we can put 5s and 6s all across this whole thing. Hold the phone. Hold the freaking phone. We're engineering now. We're fully engineering this. Increasing the ball income. I mean, this is just slower for now because we don't have enough stuff to make it fill out. I like the tight coil on this. It makes it's more satisfying for me as a man, you know what I mean? Having 3 balls in there instead of 2 is huge. Ladies, you know what I mean. They know what I'm talking about. Right? No? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Let's chill. Oh, wait. Here's the play. We get all the 3. I need to get the 3 balls synced up again. Actually, let's just let the 2 go in there, and then we bounce those back in there, and then we make them pay. Oh yeah, that's how we make them pay right there. We make them remember what they did to us. You always trap. Always trap them in there. I should have just saved up for a new ball. Oh my god, the money is crazy now. It's not quite as much money as I thought it would be, though. You know what I mean? I guess I get rid of my trapper block. Dude, it's flipping those switchies like nobody's busy. I like having them be a tight thing, though, but it does have to go all the way around. So when you put them back into the wall, it does have to make a full lap around the whole map, which is worse than you would think. We actually should make that into a 3. What is 4 again? 4 is a corner block. What if we went for another 4? This is always worth, though, because now the balls are constantly making us money until they despawn. As long as I'm ready to micro it, which I'm not always ready to micro it. The crit chance is also quite good. I'm assuming that crit chance means you make double the money. Right? Yeah. Increased income by the ball by 200%. Yeah. Always close the door on them. Always close the door on them. We should be able to get a 4th ball here soon. Which basically adds a whole new multiplier onto our income with the 4th ball involved. How do I get them synced up? Not sure how to make that happen. Okay, now it's working. Yup. Is it worth it to go 3, 3, 3, 3, 5, and then add that in over here, probably, I would assume? Yes, I think that is worth, because now we're triggering it twice. We should move our whole apparatus closer. Oh, wait, we could be sending down, up, around, and we could have, like, 2s and stuff everywhere. We could do, like, if we had enough blocks, we could do some shit like this, man. Like, with enough triggers on it. That's pretty nutso. Not quite as nutso as you might want it to be, though. I think the tight cluster still is the play here. Oh, or we could put a 6 here. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Dang, this is a fun game. There's a lot of depth to this. More than you might think. I don't know how I'm going to get 1 million points, though. That's for sure. I have no earthly idea how that's going to happen. Yeah, we should keep it tight for now. Is this the most efficient thing I could be doing? Presumably, right? I mean, if we move it all over, like here, then we could trap the balls in there. Like that. And now they're just constantly making money. That's the play. That's for sure the play, man. We open the door, we close the door. We open the door, we close the door. Till they despawn. We suck them of their life force. Extract their wealth. Turn them into money. No, you can't. What even is triple income? When does that trigger? How do I know? I guess triple income is just like critical, but it's just triple. Dang, this is quite the grind to get enough money to be even remotely relevant in this game. The new blocks are expensive. The new blocks are definitely expensive, man. It's getting to the point where, you know, a young boy out here feels like he's just not rich enough to exist in this world. All right, let's see what happens if we get a second 5. Whoops. Whoops, I've broken my machine. We're fine now. If we go to another 6, that's the opposite direction, right? That's like decent. It's not bad. It's certainly not good, though. We almost have enough for another 7, which I think I'm interested to see what that does, I guess. Just for science, you know what I mean? Every time we get a new directional block, it feels like it unlocks a whole new ecosystem for us. Though it is kind of exponential every time you get a new number on one of these, the cost increases by like a crazy amount. It takes a lot of time. Like 1 to 2, 2 to 3 is insane. I guess ball income. It's basically, I mean, every new ball you get, ball income becomes more valuable, and ball speed. All of these become more valuable every new ball you get. I guess, I mean, it seems like we're making way less money when we're not trapping them. I think you absolutely must trap. You must trap. Young blood. Young thug. You must trap. Trapping is a habit. They say trapping is a lifestyle. I say it's a business. Oh, we got them all in there. We got all 4 of the balls in there. That's huge. Now they'll despawn at the same time, and we can trap them again. Nope, they won't. Never mind. They're all out of sync, but it's fine. We have them back in there again. Young blood. Trapping. All right. We're moving and grooving. We're moving and grooving up the level. Let's increase the ball speed. I have a bad habit of when upgrades become available in a game like this, I can't help myself but click them. Even when it's not the most efficient use of my time and or resources, I just have to, man. I just have to. Yeah, let's trap that boy in there, get some real money. Yeah, now this is real money. Yeah, player, now this is some real money. Talk to me when you want to start making some real capital. The Asian businessman talking to the young street drug dealer about leveling up their business. The Yakuza businessman. You've got that right, player. That'd be a sick anime, honestly. Okay, so if we go 3, 4... that's actually a bad use of money. We should keep the flippers until we have enough to get another 4. Because it's going to take us so long to get another 4. I just clicked the freaking upgrade again, just like a freaking chode, dude. Like a chodely McGodley. I've been having some serious chode-like behavior today. It's tough, and it's tough to call yourself on that, right? Like, it's hard to admit to yourself when you're being a chode. But, unfortunately, it happens to all of us, right? It comes for us all. The chode toad. What am I even talking about, man? Alright, we can use the 4 as a blocker, at least. That's not so bad. Because we've got the 2 flipper in there. I like that. Oops. Another block. This game has no business having such an addictive little song in it, either. This is amazing. What a game, dude. It's just a freaking game on a random website. I'm making like $16 per bounce, and I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. I have to see what the 8 block is. It's probably another flipper, if I had to guess. Well, no, we haven't seen the bounce block that goes this way, right? No, wait, that's 4. I'm literally looking right at it. No, I'm saving up for a new ball. New ball gets us to places that we've never been before. It explores parts of our body that we didn't even know existed. Look at all the green over there. I'm resisting. It's really tough. It's really tough for me to not click all these green buttons, but there we go. We got a 5th ball or a 6th ball? 6th or a 7th ball, right? Am I right? Am I right, gentlemen? Now it's sort of just like the same thing. Can you go away with the promotional videos? All right, now we've got 5 balls trapped in there. Triple income chance, huh? They really want me to watch an ad to get more coins, man. There's no way. I'm not going to do that. Why would I watch an ad to make the game that I'm playing be shorter and remove sort of the fun and interesting aspects of it, which is just the grind and watching the number get bigger, right? That would skip parts of me watching the number getting bigger. There's something about these types of games, man. It really is just, it just tickles a part of the human brain that we like cannot divorce ourselves from. These incremental games where you just make money or like you level up slowly, get power-ups and get better. Oh, whoa, did you see the tech skill right there? That was insane. I said, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, no juggalo. Are there still juggalos in 2025? I got a feeling that juggalos are on the way out. I don't know, though. Maybe I'm crazy. It just feels like that culture has died. I haven't seen one. I maybe have never seen a juggalo in the wild ever, though. But I've never really found myself in a place where juggalos would congregate. I've obviously never been to the Dark Carnival, or whatever it's called. Is it called the Dark Carnival? I once got a strike on my YouTube channel because I was watching a documentary that's on Vimeo about the juggalos, and they had just full-on naked women in it, and there was no nudity warning or anything of the sort on the video, and it just popped up. I was on a live stream with my friend, and we were like, oh my god, and then I looked over and my YouTube live stream had been taken down instantly, and that that strike remained on my channel for like years after that. I had to get my YouTube rep to get it taken off, but even then it was like still really challenging to get rid of it. Yeah. Don't look at naked people on live streams. That's the moral of the story. I think it really affected that channel. It wasn't on this channel. It was on my second channel, Quinjamin, which you should also go subscribe to. I've got some cool videos coming out over there in the near future. But it definitely affected that channel's performance, I think. They say that those types of things don't hurt your channel or don't affect your channel. That just is, it's got to be patently false. Like, there's no way it doesn't hurt your channel, right? Like, them knowing that you have shown the world labia on a live stream, you don't come back from that, man. You just simply don't come back from something like that. Well, you do, but you have to become a successful YouTuber on a second channel and then get a YouTube rep. And then that YouTube rep will help you get that thing removed from your channel. And that's really just how the world works, unfortunately. I hate to break it to you, but that's just sort of how it is. Only the strong survive and only the successful get more successful. Sorry. Sorry, haters. Or, wait, sorry, haters? Why would I say sorry to my haters? That doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. No, that makes no sense. That was stupid. That was a stupid thing to say, Quinn. Stupid. This is sort of an open forum, you know what I mean? There's just a lot of basically infinite things you could say at a point like this in your life. This is a great situation because all the balls are really tightly clustered. He returns to the gameplay. His comfort blanket, the gameplay. So that he doesn't have to have an interesting or an original thought to submit to the audience. He just gets to, oh no, I played myself. No, I messed up my cluster. Okay, that's fine. He just gets to say what's happening on the screen. You know what I mean? I don't have to share anything about myself. I don't have to be vulnerable with you fools. Oh, that's such a nice cluster. So once they break, I'm going to move this 2 up, and then I'm going to start using the 1 to block so that we get another trigger on the flipper. Yep. We still are so far away from getting an 8 block, and that's literally been our quest this whole time. We've been working on that for so long. This is fine. This is totally, totally fine. Do you think that memes will last? Do you think that memes will be in the history books? Like the "This is fine" dog. Do you think that they'll be talking about that in 200 years from now? Teaching about that in the textbooks? Probably not, I guess, right? You think about the stuff that's in our textbooks right now, it's like only like one thing per decade maximum. It makes it into the history books. If it's the "This is fine" dog, then we're pretty screwed, right? Like then something went pretty horribly wrong. They're just like, yeah, this is an allegory for what happened to the people of this era. They thought everything was going to be chill. They got all caught up on interest rates and the stock market, and then climate change just killed them all. And it is sort of a perfect allegory, man. Ah! I hope not. I hope that's not the way that we go. At least not in my lifetime. My kids, fine, whatever. Desertification, that's fine, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Dry up the farmland, but I need my raspberries, all right? I need my raspberries 365 days a year. I can't live without my yogurt bowl in January. How else am I going to stave off scurvy? I'm not is the answer to that. Damn, scurvy's a thing. Do people get scurvy anymore? I doubt it, right? That's sort of an embarrassing thing to get. Well, not embarrassing. There's probably people with malnutrition issues that get scurvy. I shouldn't say that. But it's definitely harder to come by than it used to be, right? Like that's one of those diseases that was like everybody was getting scurvy for a long time there. And nowadays it's like you got scurvy, you're like, bro, you got scurvy? You know what I mean? Like, look at bro over here with the weak ass bones. Ever heard of citrus, brother? Yeah, something like that, right? No, I don't know. That's what scurvy's from, right? When sailors would get it when they wouldn't have enough citrus. I think they actually brought... What's it called? They brought sauerkraut onto the ships, I think, to prevent scurvy for a long time. If I remember correctly. Because sauerkraut has a lot of vitamin C in it. I think that's what happens, is you're vitamin C deficient, you get scurvy, and then you become unlovable, and nobody cares about you or your family or your lineage for the rest of your days. Frankly, it's pretty embarrassing. I don't know. It's one of those diseases where you're like, bro, yuck. It's also got a really ugly name, man. Scurvy. That's a bad one. There's some diseases where it's like you really don't want to get that just because of the name. It might not even be that bad. I think scurvy is that bad. I'm not saying that scurvy's not bad. But it's one of those things where it's like gout. You know what I mean? I think gout is a funny one. It's got a funny name. It's got a lot of kind of gross but like kind of funny symptoms where like your feet swell up with uric acid. Like tough, dude. I don't know, man. Gout's a tough one. It's kind of like a sad one to get. But they really named it. They named it so accurately though, right? Like gout. Gout. I don't even know where the name comes from. Someone in the comments, if there's any medical school students that watch these videos, let me know down in the comments what the etymology of gout is, because I would love to know. I doubt there's anyone in my audience that goes to medical school though. If you are, if you're in medical school, sound off in the comments. If you are one of these things, med student, Law student, maybe. Nah, law student, you're less impressive to me. Med student, PhD candidate, any sort of aerospace engineer, sound off in the comments. Let me know. Let me know that you're out there. Because I would love to hear from you. Well, yeah, I would love to hear from you. I mean, I don't know if I would love to hear from you, but I want to know if you exist. How about that? I'm not going to lie to you. It's like, I don't really care. Like, you know. It's not like we're ever going to meet or like you're going to make any sort of impact on my life beyond this interaction, but it's fine, right? Like, it's not that big a deal. We don't got to overthink these things. Wait, I can make this tighter. I found out a way. This makes it faster. If you every inch of travel time you remove from this sort of machine makes a big difference. Because removing the friction between the two things. Yeah, dude. It increases the speed of the bounces. Or the decreases the time between bounces, right? Dude, I cannot believe that I have to get 1,000,000 points to get to the next map. This might be a one map video. I think it is going to be a one map video. We'll see how this video does. I don't know. I think I'm just going to rip this thing unedited. See if I'm charismatic enough to make this work. Shout out to the people who watch me on Spotify, by the way. This is not being live streamed, but also shout out to the people in my live stream chat who don't piss me off. Yesterday, I was getting really mad at chat. Chat was pissing me off yesterday. I don't know what it was. They just had a bad vibe yesterday. I got my day ones and my good people in there, but then there's also people in there that every time they come up in there, they're just being really annoying. I just got to start banning people, I think. I think I just got to stop being Mr. Nice Guy and start banning everyone. But dude, I don't know if this video is going to come out before I go to the next round of Wisely Wars, but if it does, you gotta watch me play Rivals, man. I'm nasty. So Wisely Wars is a Rivals of Aether 2 tournament that I'm playing in. Rivals of Aether 2 is my favorite video game in the entire world. It's like a Smash Bros. Like fighter, like a platform fighter. And I'm cleaning up in that right now. I'm 10-0. I'm 10-0 against my opponents through 2 round robin rounds. So we'll see. We'll see going into the next round how it goes, because today's Saturday, Sunday is the finals. So we're gonna get a real taste of the real action. But I've been cleaning up, dude. Finally, the 500 hours that I've played Rivals for is paying off. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm like, yeah, that was totally worth it. All that time you spent playing Rivals. This game that nobody's ever heard of, this platform fighter. But yeah, anyway, I've been having a lot of fun. This is my first like real content creator event before. I've been making videos for darn near 5 years now. And I haven't ever participated in something with other creators on a big scale like this. Isn't that crazy? Like, I feel like, I guess I'm just not good at networking or meeting new people like that. Like, I'm really not. This doesn't even decrease the travel time, by the way. But this one, I got lucky because the person who's running it lives, like, really close to me. He's from the same town as me, so I've seen him at the local events for the game. And yeah, I was able to get hooked up with him, and now I'm on this team, and we're doing great. I think we're in 3rd place right now. Despite me being 10-0, we are in 3rd place. Which you hate to see, you know what I mean? But it's okay. The way the game is set up is you're tiered with, or I'm set up with people who have never played the game before, or one person on my team has never really played the game before, has no experience in this type of game. Then there's a person who's a little bit better than that. Then there's a person who's a little bit better than that. Then there's me. Then there's our coach. So we have 5 tiers. Our coach is like a pro. But you know, I've beaten his ass before, but just one time online randomly. But I can't really be mad. My team is super fun, and they're all trying their absolute darndest, right? It just really stinks to be undefeated and be in 3rd place. I'm used to individual performance things like that. But I'm a competitor, man. I don't know. It feels good to be... It feels interesting because the only thing I've ever competed in seriously in my life has been volleyball and Super Smash Brothers, right? So those two things I have competed in quite a bit. But Rivals is something that I have been competing in, or I've been playing casually for a long time, trying to get better. And it's nice to have that sort of arc of my life pay off into something that is maybe interesting for the audience to see, maybe interesting for you all to watch. It's cool, like, to just get validation from people whose videos I like actually watch, like creators I actually have seen, and like people I'm not interested, like people I think are my peers, but I also look up to in the space, if that makes sense. It's cool to be teamed up with them. But anyway, I think we're about to have a teamed up with them in something I'm good at. That's my final thought. I'm about to have a cascading effect here. So we have the 4, we go to the 5. The 5 goes to the 6, the 6 goes to the 7, the 7 goes to the 8, which is the double flipper. But now we need a 7 to replace that 7. Oh, no-y, dude. But we can get double 8 flipper. This is fine. This is not so bad. It's not good. It's actually probably worse than what we had before, but at least we can keep it tight like that. No, it's actually quite good. It's making like 600 per thing. Increase the ball speed. I would need one more new block to be able to go ahead and trap these guys into the spin cycle here in a second. Because I need this one here to bounce that one. Dang, the next block is expensive, buh. We're making kind of a lot of money now, though. We're making like 100K. $1 million doesn't seem that far off now that we have this whole thing going. Look at that. Look at the flipper going crazy mode. Going full on sicko mode on it. Oh, yeah. That's big money, cash money, OG millionaires right there. Triple income? Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was totally worth it to build the 8. Totally worth it to get this crazy cash mode going. New block. Actually, that was stupid to do a new block. I should have waited until I had another one. Well, we can still use it as a trapper, right? It doesn't have to be. We don't have to use the flipper necessarily as the... I wonder if there's a way to increase the amount of life my balls have. You know what I'm saying, fellas? Everybody's been there. Okay, new block. It's huge. Trap them in there. Oh yeah, we got a tight cluster now too. We can keep them. We can keep them in the spin cycle. Ain't that right, fellas? Yeah, we're progressing muy rapido. Yeah, 8 has really brought us to a new level with this income. I guess we get crit here. Well, okay, here's the deal. We move everything over one block. We move you out, we move you out, we move you over, we move you over. We make you all into a 3-banger, I think. Yeah. We need a new block though. We need a new block to trap them in the money laundering cycle, which is good. We're good there. I don't like it when they're not tightly grouped like that. They're on the same freaking cycle. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got them. Trapped them. What do you want? 889K for watching an ad? Yeah, right, brother. I don't wanna watch the ad. Yup. Whatever happened to Macklemore, man? The old thrift shop. Thrift shop? That's what the song is called? The old thrift shop dog himself. Popping tags, am I right? We don't actually have to time anything with this. We can just kind of like, we can just leave something. Oh, if we have a flat block, we can leave it in front of there and time everything up and like group them all up. Wow, that was the reaction time of the gods right there. I'm looking to buy 0.1%, 0.1x multiplier more of ball income here. Trying to make some income off these balls for once, you know what I mean? Come on, fellas. You know what I'm saying. But every 0.1 you go up on this, that's a less of a percent increase. You know what I'm saying? Real math heads in chat will know. I don't even have a chat right now. What am I even talking about, man? All right, everything's in there now. Trapped them. I always wondered what it would be like to be like truly trapped. All right, now what we can do is we wait for that one to explode, and then we just group everything up, and now they're just functioning effectively as one ball. Like, you know, we're not really trapping princesses and towers anymore like we used to. Like, what's up with that? Why were they doing that so much? Why is that such a common trope in fantasy? All right, we have to move this over. Oh, no. We just go for a 4-banger. What is the 5? The 5 is it's a sideways flipper. So we can go do this. Is that more efficient? Does that make us more money? It must, right? But anyway, why were they trapping princesses and towers like that? All right, whatever. It's functioning as one ball now. Oh, one ball, huh? Oh, we're not getting the effect of the second flipper on the 8, though. Oh, that was dumb of me. That was very dumb of me. Wow. All right, stupid Quinn. Stupid Quinn strikes again. Smooth brain over here. That's what they called me. Old smooth brain. So we got to get back. We got to get back. Have you ever seen Lost before? We have to go back, Kate. We have to go back. You know what I mean? He says it. The guy says it. Real lost heads in chat now. Not a damn real lost head in chat. Wow, so we until we can get a 4, which is really far off, we're not getting back to maximizing our income at all. That was stupid of me. I got too greedy, man. I got way too greedy, like a freaking fool. Another ball would actually do us super well right now too, but I think our main priority is getting back to the 4 block. Yeah, for sure, back to the 4 block. Wait, can you put a 2? Oh, I can put a 2 over top of a 1 and make it flipper like that. Damn. Can hit that bean from every angle. You know what I'm saying? Ladies know. The ladies know. They might not know about the angle, but they know about at least presumably some angle. Yup. Popping tags. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we'll go here. This is our stopper. We're close to getting a 4 back. The 4 was really the crucial part of this whole endeavor. That now we're, of course, missing. We're missing it dearly as well. I've got 10 more minutes before I have to stop this recording, and I absolutely need is what I need. No, I need to freaking get to a point where I can get to the next map, dude. I guess we could just save up at this point, but I have to get the machine back to its optimal setup. I think I would be remiss if we just let this second flipper on the 8 go to waste. That would be embarrassing. Can't do that. It would be truly foolish. There's some micro in this game. There's some micro involved in this game. I'm not going to deny that fact. I think haters will say this is a no-skill game, iterative, whatever. But The haters are wrong. Pretty much all the time the haters are wrong. I've never met a hater that I was like, dang, you right, hater. Right? You all probably don't know. You all probably don't even have haters. Sound off in the comments if you got haters. Let me know about them. I want to know, like, when was the last time that you had to deal with a hater? Because I deal with them on the daily. If I open up my filtered comments, it's literally pretty much 90% of my filtered comments are just people just calling me gay. It's like, what? That's not even really an insult to me. That's fine. Like, I'd be okay, you know. I'm not, but like, it's not a big deal. Like, if I was, right? Like, but they're in there slinging insults. Hold on, I actually have to pull up. Let me pull up a comment. I got a comment the other day that was just so funny that I haven't even talked about on stream yet. Let me pull it up. Sorry. Is something like, you're a grown man and this is how you spend your time. I cannot believe that. Hold on. No, it's meaner. It's phrased meaner than that though. Held comments. Oh, I haven't looked at my held comments in a while. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it open so that we just get money. I left it in my comments so that I could just come back to it whenever I wanted to. I didn't delete it. It says, "This is so Arsler. You are a grown-up male adult, and this is what you do." This is a comment on my video. I'm actually gonna show it to you because I think this is funny. So like this guy comments on my thing, right? That's what he says. And literally his channel is him posting videos of his own cats. Or just his one cat. He's got a Bengal cat. And it's in the freaking toilet. Savannah Cat Daytona has a toilet fetish. And this guy's making fun of my channel because I play Plants vs. Zombies and post videos about it? Look at this guy. Do you think he's mad because he didn't make it? He didn't make it as a YouTuber, like as a kiddie YouTuber? Or I just don't understand, man. I just don't understand. He just has a lot of hate in his heart for some reason, and that's I mean, that's sad. It's funny to a certain extent, but it's also really sad. Really sad to think about. Like, what drove that man, presumably it's a man because he's talking like he's a toxically masculine dude, to try to tear me down just because I'm posting videos that are getting views and showing up in his feed. Like, I don't know. I've literally never been compelled to leave a negative comment on something other than someone who leaves a negative comment on my videos. I've thought about going and commenting on their videos before, but I have never done it because I just think that I just have to be a bigger person. I'm 30 years old, man. But I just don't know what brings people to that point. Okay, 2, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got our 4 back. We got our mojo back, baby. That was a terrible Austin Powers. My mojo. Oh, God, yuck. That's awful. That's a bad Austin. We've got like 5 minutes left. Do we think we can get there? I should get another ball, shouldn't I? I need a new block first, but then my next thing is going to be a new ball because that's going to get us, 1/5 more income. Because the balls are really the key here. The balls are what make us the money here. It's not about the blocks. I've been focusing too much on the blocks, man. It's not the blocks. It's the balls. Poor balls. They never get enough focus, man. Everybody always asks you how you're doing. They never ask how your ball's doing. And why would they, I guess? It's crazy how much of a difference it makes trapping the balls in there into the spin cycle. Look at how much faster the money's going up now. I think we'll just about clutch and get 1 level done in this recording session, which I'm very happy with. This has been a nice musing session. I kind of like recording offline. It's lower pressure than recording on stream. Stream, I'm always like I always feel like I gotta be really funny all the time. Hold on, let's group them all up so that we can get all 6 balls in there. But I don't think that I'm funny all the time. But then I think that I'm funnier if there's lower pressure. But there's a pressure to be funny on stream, which is kind of a funny thing, right? The pressure to be funny makes you less funny. And you think that you're more funny when you have less pressure. Anyway. It's funny how that works, I guess. That's kind of just how what being a human is like. It seems like it's a bad evolutionary trait that humans get like performance anxiety. You would think that we would have evolved to lock in, right? You'd think we would have evolved to be better under pressure because that really just makes you better at surviving, doesn't it? It makes you a better provider, a better hunter, a better warrior, a better just general animal. But no, we have this weird thing where we get like that weird feeling in our belly where we're like, oh no, I have to be good at this now. Everything I've been training for, I'm so nervous. You know what I mean? You all get that, right? Yes. It's like the worm in the Corpse Bride. Yes. Yeah. Then we will kill him. Yes. You know what I mean? You all know? You all know what I'm talking about. You all have seen The Corpse Bride recently, right? No? Okay. Just me. Corpse Bride is great. That movie rocks. All those early Tim Burton movies are so fire. Nightmare Before Christmas might be top 5 in my favorite movies of all time. That shit is a fire, dude. It's unreal. It's like well respected, but I think it's still slept on. Even with the respect it do get, I think it's still slept on. I don't even think I go for a new block. I think I go for ball income. Or triple income. No, ball income. We're so close to ball income. Ball income seems to be quite good. I don't know if ball speed is like quite my tempo. Because it's just like a 1.6% increase in ball speed versus like a 0.1x multiplier increase. We love that. All right, we're so close to getting to the next level. We might have to watch an ad just to beat this in time. Oh, 180 seconds is too long. I don't have that amount of time to watch that ad. Is it worth it to go for the 2 block here? Maybe it is. Flipper. Yep. Oh, that's big money now. I mean, it makes us money on the way in at the very least, right? Yeah, we should probably get the triple income upgrade. Dude, it's taken a long time for us to get 400k though. Should I just save up for a milli? Young money millionaire? Yeah, new block actually gets us a lot here because that means we can use the 2 as part of the whole machine, right? It actually is quite helpful to do that. I don't think I do any more new blocks though. I wonder if this is the most efficient way that I could be microing this game. I'm not sure if it is. It does feel like it's relatively repetitive, if I'm being honest. But I think it makes a huge difference. The triple income, there's probably some math I could be running. If I had my Google Sheets open, I could be running a simulation on this and telling myself whether or not I'm doing the most efficient thing every time. Well, I guess, we probably should buy the upgrade, and then I think all these upgrades are so close to costing 1 million, we might as well just buy the next map. If we're gonna save up to get like 856k. All right, we got to put a can on this. Hold on. We got to get everything grouped up again. Yep. That's good, micro. Yeah, because that's now 723,000. So we just sit here. We just wait. Now we just got to micro our way all the way to 1 million. and then we'll be good. Though, does it make sense to make another block here? To get another 2? Another 2 means it actually turns into a 3. A 3 seems quite good, actually. A 3 is a lot extra income. If it really does increase exponentially like that, oh yeah. Yeah, but we have to move our whole apparatus over now. Which is a damn shame. No, that doesn't work. 3. Now everything's all boofed up. Hold on. Let me get it back in order. But once they're trapped, it doesn't really matter how far over you are because this is so tight. Yup. Tight like a freaking tiger. You know what I'm saying. Austin Powers Gold member. It's crazy. I had that on DVD when I was a child, and I watched it so much. Just a ridiculous amount. No, wait. We need to do this. I like how you can just get them stuck there. I don't think that's intended behavior. This gets us a lot because now we can add the 3 as part of the chain as well. We really are just buying new blocks, spending all our freaking money, all our hard-earned cashola on new blocks every time. Yeah, dude, that's perfect. That was perfect micro. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. We just need 1 million. Just 1 singular million is all I'm asking for. I will not be tempted by buying a new block this time because I just want to get the new map. We're halfway to 1 million. Oh, the ball speed though. The ball speed is tempting me. No. I need the new map. I need the new map. I need it. No, I might have to do a part 2 on this recording and then make that into the video. Let's see how far we get on this here level here. Yep. Nice try to get me to try to buy some chance crits. No shot, brother. This is a shockingly addictive game. I have been locked in the whole time since I started playing this. Oh, the triple income became green too. Hold on. We're about to hit our first milli. Come on, baby. Say it with me. Say it with me. A millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire. Tougher than Nigerian hair. My criteria compared to your career just isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease like a menstrual. I bleed. You know, etc. Next map. Let's go. All right. End of recording 1. Maybe I'm going to do a part 2. We'll see. Who knows? Also, this is what the second map looks like. There's some sort of lightning gates, some sort of X's on the floor. We'll see. I don't know what this is all about, but we're going to find out next time.